don't know. Still gonna go on the mixtape. I'm playing. I wasn't too bad though. I wasn't too bad.
Garrett, last year, Chris Olave, at this point in the season, came on big for this team and eventually changed the entire Michigan game. And I know a lot of people have been excited about you and your progression and just the things that you do out there. How do you feel your freshman year is gone, and do you feel like every week you're getting closer to being a major part of this team?
Like you said, I'm just worried about getting better week to week. That's all I can do, and then whenever I'm out there and get called on, I got to make the plays. So that's all I'm really worried about right now.
But it seems like every time the ball comes to you, that the play's being made. I'm just wondering, like, if you feel like you're in that zone almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When I'm out there, I'm in the zone for sure. But I look at it as just doing my job. If I'm not making that play, I'm upset with myself. So just doing my job.
Are you the team's punt returner now?
I don't know. But if they put me out there, I'm gonna do it. So.
You grabbed the one that was the one punt return. One punt was near defenders, and it seemed like maybe Ryan Day and Brian Hartline pulled you aside after that.
Yeah.
What they had to tell you?
Just not to take the risk like that. We were up a good amount. Just to be smart, play safe.
So how do you balance between being aggressive, which is good, and being smart, depending on the situation, I guess?
Yeah. So I just got to have some better awareness. Scoreboard awareness. I'm putting my body on the line when I probably don't need to. So things like that, I can keep that in mind next time I'm out there.
Hey Garrett, what's your best catch this year? Whether in practice or in game?
In practice, I don't know actually. I don't know, but in practice, I don't know. I've had a couple catches, that I like. I don't know though.
Have we seen your best catch maybe? Because every time we ask people about your best catch, they always say there's something that you've done in practice that's 10 times better than what we've seen in the game already.
I don't know if y'all seen it. I don't know, but hopefully it's in the future. But I don't know if y'all seen the last one.
Wasn't the Nebraska catch?
What, you think that was the best one? That's what you're saying?
It was a perfect throw too.
Yeah, it was perfect though. Yeah.
The Miami of Ohio catch.
I'll say that, or maybe spring game one, just because it's a great introduction.
When you look at some of these great catches, we've talked with Coach Hartline and said, well, this thing was wrong before he made the catch. This thing was wrong. The route wasn't perfect. How does the development process play out with him, and how is he molding you in year one here?
Yeah, with someone like that, when he talks, you listen. So I'm taking everything in he says, and like you said, I make the catch, but there's a lot of things that could have been done to make the catch easier, make myself not have to make a play that people are talking about, just catch it and go to the sideline or something. But so whenever he talks, you listen.
How often has he been satisfied?
He's been satisfied. He's not like that. He's not like a stickler where he's never happy, but. He's always just looking for how we can get better, and that's what I want out of my coach.
Has this year so far played out the way you expected? Did you expect to do more or less at this point, or on schedule?
To be honest, I didn't really expect anything. I kind of just came in, a big program. We got a great team. Where I fit in, that's where I'm going to be. So I try to look at it that way. And like I said, whenever I get called on, I just want to make my play.
What kind of testament is to it? You and Zach you guys were the top two guys in your class. Both of you guys are making a lot of plays today.
I feel like we came in and, a lot of people expect that of us. Coaches expect that of us. So, we're doing what we're expected to do. This is our job now. We're looking at it as we're trying to be professionals in this. So, just come out there and do what everyone expects you to do.
And I know you want to live in the moment a little bit, but when you look at what's coming in as far as wide receivers with the next recruiting class, along with you and Chris Olave, who's coming back as well, what do you think this can look like in the future?
It can be a lot of fun to play with everyone. I can run a route, miss the catch and go to the sideline, come back in, you just keep on rolling like that. So, I always like being part of offense, that's fun to play in, get to know the dudes that are coming in, like you said, and I'm excited for the future for sure.
Garrett, when you were being recruited, you were like one of the captains of the class, always thinking big picture, one of the first people who reaffirmed your commitment when the urban stuff was happening. You always were a future thinker. So, think in the future now. Now that you're doing this, are you the type of player that can come out of nowhere and make a big play when Ohio State needs it in the college football playoff?
If we're there, I get called on and my opportunity's there, I believe in myself, I'm going to make the play. That's all I really say about that. I feel like I can. I have confidence in myself. I feel like my coaches do. Have the confidence in me, so yeah.
Garrett, what's been the biggest turning point or adjustment that you've had to make as a college player?
Yeah, probably just the attention to detail. You get away with a lot of things that don't penalize you in high school. You might get away with it because your ability puts you over. So just the attention to detail. I'm going against some of the best corners every day in practice. So I mean, I had to learn. I mean, I was getting locked up the first couple of weeks, so I just had to learn and taking all that. And then once I figured that out, you know, it kind of translated easy to the game.
Just the way that Ryan and coaches talk about you, there's affection. There's also this sense that we can push him to be better. That maybe there's something that, you know, just prod him a little bit. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I mean, we obviously, you know, with my coaches, I want them to be that way. So, I mean, I don't want them to only praise me. I don't want them to figure out everything good I do. You know, I want to be pushed to be better. So there's always room to be better, and that's what my coaches do.
When you make your decision, how much plays into who the quarterback is, might be, or that it's got a reputation as a quarterback school?
Can you say that again?
Yeah, just when you made your decision,
yeah.
how much factors into who's going to be throwing the ball to you and whether they're a passing team or not?
Yeah, I mean, that was a big factor in my decision. I mean, just knowing the way Ohio State had played previously, I mean, I don't know. I could have said I would have been here. So just when I saw them throw the ball like they did, Dwayne slinging it around, Coach Day the way he is, you know, I knew I wanted to.
Does it go back deeper than that to Barrett and Braxton Miller? Do you even know those names?
Oh yeah, Braxton Miller is my favorite Buckeye all the time. I mean, I idolized him. I was a quarterback growing up. You know, he was my idol. So I love Braxton Miller. One of the shiftiest dudes I've ever seen. I love watching him play. But yeah, I definitely know all the legends, Buckeye greats. I know all of them.
Garrett, do you ever pay attention to what's going on with some of the schools that recruited you, like in Texas? Like when you look back at how tough that decision was for you, and I'm assuming that last August when things weren't so great here that you had to like rethink it. I mean, like when you look at the way everything's turning out right now, and you like put in perspective the decision you made, and is this like turning out the way you thought it would when you did that?
I mean, yeah. So I mean, there's still a lot of time left. You know, a lot of things to be done. But I mean, I don't regret anything about my decision. I feel like I'm right where I need to be. So.
When you came here, did you think you were going to play this much as a freshman?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't really come in with too many expectations. I didn't want to do that to myself. That's unfair to myself. It's unfair to, you know, the receivers ahead of me, behind me, everything like that. So I mean, I just came in, put my head down, and tried to work. And then whenever coach calls on me, I wanted to be there.
So you're the first 5-star prospect in the history of recruiting with no expectation?
I can't say that, you know, but. That's just kind of how I came in. I don't know.
Did you know Justin at all before you guys got here?
No, I didn't.
So what's it been like, you know, building that relationship?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of my best friends on the team now. You know, ever since I got here day one, I remember he was sitting in my car with my family. So we just been building it up. But yeah, it's an awesome dude, great player. Can't wait for the future with him and everything.
What did you guys talk about?
What do we talk about?
Yeah.
Too many things to name. I couldn't even tell you. But I mean, usually I'd be telling him, throw me the fade or something like that. I'd be getting upset with him. But there's too many things to say. I don't know.
How did he end up in the car with your family that day?
We were driving over to meet here, actually. They got a little, I think it's the Huntington something, and we were going to eat there. He was driving with me and my family, so yeah.
Does it feel like, I know he's a year older than you, but
Yeah.
he's a transfer that was really only at his school for 1 year. Does it feel like he's pretty much a part of your guys' class?
Yeah, we definitely, I mean, it feels like we came in here together. So, I mean, we did come in here together. It didn't feel like it. So, I mean, that definitely, you know, helps out the relationship for sure.
Two more questions. How did you guys become friends, though? Because you have very different backgrounds from different places. He was on a college team last year when you were in high school. Like, how did it, like, manifest to the point that he would get a ride with you?
Really just like the time we spent together. So, I mean, we always just been able to talk. You know, it's been nothing to it. It's just like we're talking like we've known each other for 10 years. So I don't know. I can't really say exactly what made us be friends, but I mean, I just know that we are now. So.
What was the first time you met him and how?
First time I met him was when he was in the Worthington, which is where he lived when he first got here, and I was in the Neal, and I just seen him. I just moved in, and so we're talking. I mean, I know he's a quarterback coming in. I just seen the news and everything, so I mean, obviously talked to him. So I'd say that's when I met him.
Those dorms?
Yeah, they're right next to each other.